What's up, dogs and nuggets? Super excited to bring you this new Mass Effect trailer that just came out for Mass Effect Andromeda. It is N7 day, November 7th right now, day before the election. So it's good to get something cool before that all happens here in the US. But I already voted a long time ago. Anyways, they've been teasing a trailer and teasing stuff that's going to drop on November 7th today. And they finally did. They got a new trailer out. So we're going to go through it. We're going to watch it in its entirety. And then we're going to try and break it down a little bit with what they gave us. Which I'm sure that we'll get some more stuff in the coming 4 or 5 months before the game is released. But let's watch through it right now.
We slept for hundreds of years.
Only hundreds?
Dreaming of a new home.
Oh, name.
But when we finally awoke, our dreams of peace were shattered.
Of course. I survived.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're the new Pathfinder.
This is incredible.
It's acting like a gravity well.
I have a bad feeling.
Oh, wow.
The aliens.
My God.
Bird chirping. No. What? Oh, damn. Oh. Sweet.
Now I know what makes you special.
Damn. All right, cool. Well, let's go back and let's try and break it down at least a little bit. All right, so there's our ship.
Hundreds of years.
Sleeping for hundreds of years, apparently. On the Hyperion. So there it gave us a good look at the name of the ship that we're coming in on. Hundreds of years, huh? You just get up and start attacking people.
But when we finally awoke, our dreams of peace were shattered.
Apparently the galaxy is not big enough for two of us. Alright, so waking up on pretty rocky terrain here. Now I like the new look of the Mass Effect outfits here. The design of the, basically the exoskeleton that they're using. Spacesuit.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now I'm not sure what that means. Who's welcoming us back? Maybe the ship or not sure. I mean, we gave the AI in Mass Effect 3 its own body, so, and she jettisoned off somewhere. But anyways, let's take a look. So we're at looks like a nice desert landscape here with a big moon or another sun. It can't be another sun. Interesting. He's just looking out. So looks like we get a first shot of our main character. I wonder if you can design your own character though, just like in the previous Mass Effects, which would be nice. You can kind of make them looking kind of like yourself and adjust their facial features and stuff like that. But maybe as the first one, we can just like this. All right, so that looks like our ship coming in. This looks like a bunch of ruins in the desert here. Not quite sure what to make of it. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. So here we got our Mako, and here we got a moon, and then that's got to be another planet in the background. That's actually a planet. Looks like Jupiter, and then we got a moon. Maybe we're on a moon ourselves. And there's something else on the moon. Look at this guy. He looks like he was chiseled from a boulder. Crazy spikes. Looks like he's got those predator mouths, like rah, opens up. So he's a cross. I think he's a cross between a boulder and a predator. If a boulder and a predator mated, this is what you would get right here. Let's keep moving. All right, inside of a ship, he's waiting on something. Not really. I wonder if a hologram comes up here. Can't really tell. It's an interesting floor. All right, so here he's limping. He's on an ice world. Here we get a good shot of the Mako again. I wonder if we're going to actually drive the Mako. If you've seen any of my Mass Effect playthroughs, which I have all 3, which I can put in the description below, the Mako was so frustrating to drive. I hope if they bring it back, the driving's not as long, and or it controls a lot better. So obviously he's walking towards the tower here.
You're the new Pathfinder.
Okay, so we're a new Pathfinder. I like the new symbol here. So on the bridge of the ship, and they showed this in previous ones where he, like, you know, Minority reports his way through a bunch of scenes and probably goes through that to get to the place he wants to go. Okay, so we get a first shot of our protagonist here. This has got to be the leader, the enemy. Deep, gruff voice. Speaks English. It's impressive. I just made a funny comment about Mass Effect 1. Like, they all speak perfect English. It was impressive. Yeah, I mean, the green, nice shoulder pads. Man, he's got some bony shoulders. He must be a real cuddle bug. Okay, so here we're, like, floating up. The enemy's floating up towards something or other. It kind of fades out there at the end. I don't know if he's going into a pod or a crowd pod. But he has anti-gravity boots or something.
Incredible.
It's acting like a gravity
Or he's in this gravity well, which they're just talking about.
well.
So I think these are the Turians. So we're going to have the Turians back. They made the trip with us. It's pretty nice. Probably hook up with her, I'm sure. Kicks a rock. Okay, so it floats here. Not quite sure what to make of it. Okay, so I watched a video about a Black Knight, and this is very similar to that video. This ship. I don't think that's what it is, but I think this might be the tower, the enemy tower, or the weapon that he uses in the coming scenes here.
We're the aliens.
So we're the aliens, because we're coming from an outside source. Here's a good shot at the indigenous species that are there. Nice little gun action. Yeah, nice shoulder pad, little front. They all look pretty much the same. I wonder if they're all made out of boulders. Now we get a back look. Nice calves. Boy, these guys are strong. Looks like they laid waste to a little colony here. So here we got that. I think this is what that was showing in that previous scene. This might be that big weapon. Obviously, everything's going up. They're scared. This weapon might be something that really, like, terraforms a large area and destroys a large area just by moving the rocks and moving the environment around it using the anti-gravity. Here's a good shot up close of it. Looks like a pretty powerful weapon. Looks like we're gonna have some fun times trying to destroy this sucker. Bird chirping. No, it's actually a bomb. Enemy. You can't really see their face yet. Yeah, you can't really see their face, but setting a little trap for them. Getting blown. There's a dark world. That's probably the dark world we're on. This is interesting. I don't know what the triangle is. I don't know if this sets forth a big weapon or, I mean, since he's a pathfinder, maybe he's trying to find a path somewhere. I'm not too sure on what this entails, or maybe it's a map layout of the city or the planet they're on. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Okay, so now we see, looks like a few different aliens going into a ship or something. I'm not quite sure. It's just a fleeting little glimpse there. Okay, so, and look at this. This is some crazy business. That's why I went O before. Big, huge thing coming out. Now look at this. Does this not look like a Reaper in a way? And I had an idea that in the past that Reapers, why would they just stick to the Milky Way galaxy? Why wouldn't they spend, you know, the 50,000 years they had going to a different galaxy? And I didn't want to make a video on it because it's kind of a dumb idea. I was hoping there'd be a different enemy here. And I'm sure this is a different enemy, but I mean, it looks like a Reaper. It looks huge. It's got the claws coming out. I don't see any laser coming out, but... And they're not red eyes. I mean, it's blue, but... I don't know. Makes me think. So it reached out for us. And then here, look at this crazy beast. Coming around a building, this thing is just destroying the landscape, which the landscape is pretty cool with these like pillars. I wonder if that's actual buildings. It looks like there's actual buildings. Looks like some light there. Not sure, but that thing is just massive. We'll get a little bit better look at it right here. This looks like a big like cross between a scorpion and a snake. Here it looks like he's got a big mouth, he's got a bunch of legs, he's got a tail here that's whipping out. And man, that's gonna be quite the battle, I think. So something happening here. Well, you got spaceships coming in, so obviously you got spaceships. They'll be attacking us in space, so I think we'll have some space battles as well. Now this is pretty cool. Let's zoom back just a smidge. That looks like a big old drone. So I think we're going to be able to utilize drones. It might not be for attack purposes, but it might be for reconnaissance purposes, or both. I mean, it's lit up pretty well. I mean, you can't really miss it. So pretty cool that drones are now being put in the new Mass Effect. And here it looks like a couple of the alien drones coming in, or maybe it's just a third person or first person view from maybe a big walker. I'm not quite sure, but it does fire on the Turian here. She gets out of the way, fires back. And right here, I want to show this. Look at that. It looks like the head of a Celarian. So I think the Celarians are going to be here as well. I haven't seen any Krogans yet, but we did see Krogans in a previous trailer. So I think they're bringing back most of the main species from the first three, especially the popular ones. I don't know if they're going to bring back the Geth. I got the Celarians, the Turians, the Krogans, Quarians. I know I destroyed one species, the ones that were living in space junk, because their homeworld was destroyed. But this doesn't follow the canon of the decisions you made in the previous three. So we're starting back over from anew, which is good. I mean, this is going to be a fun game. Big ship coming in to the rescue. And here we go. Here we finally get the look at the back of our main antagonist. He's got those different shoulder pads. He's green. He's got the bodysuit, and he's got like the halo, which is a little bit different than the other enemies that were there. This guy looks like he means business. I don't know. This halo kind of... Is he supposed to be like a godlike figure? Maybe that's a crown. Maybe they all have halos. I feel like, though, you could just, like, grab them. You can just grab them and rip them back. Like a handle.
Now I know what makes you.
So he's captured us. And boom, right to the throat. So there it is. Mass Effect Andromeda dropping. This coming spring. Super excited. Just wanted to break this down slightly for you. I don't know the canon as well as some other people, but I have played through all three of the games. I had a lot of fun playing through them. And like I said, the playthroughs will be in the description below. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe for more Mass Effect Andromeda news, which should be popping up quite readily here in the next couple months, especially once the holidays are over and it turns into 2017. I think we're going to get a lot more sneak peeks and a lot more trailers, and we'll hear a lot more about the game and the weapons and the design and the engines and all that stuff for it. So hope you enjoyed. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you for checking out my first Mass Effect Andromeda news video. If you want to see any of the other Mass Effect gameplays that I have, click the links above. I got Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect 3. You can enjoy the whole trilogy. Take care.